كما عودناكم في برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج إماراتي. أنا أستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة، ولهذا الأسبوع من إمارات دبي نستضيف السيد بركاش لونغاني المدير التنفيذي لشركة دريم هوم ريال استيت بروكرز في إمارات دبي. Good afternoon, Mr. Prakash Longani.
Good afternoon, sir.
Other first, welcome to EMARATI program, and it is our pleasure to visit your office today and to know more about you. Who is Prakash Longani, the person who came in 2002 the first time to United Arab Emirates?
Well, thank you to having me. And my name is Mr. Longani. I'm from India, from a small town, Kishangarh, where is the marble factory, and I was selling the tea. For the 10 year, like age of 11 to 20, I was selling the tea, like correct tea. And first time I come to Dubai, 5/5/2002. And was the
And a new opportunity.
to get the new opportunity, of course. But my main reason was not because of the money. My main reason was to come to Dubai to marry with my wife.
And when you come to UAE?
5/5/2002, and my dream was to marry with girl. And
She was living here or?
no, she was in Dubai. The India. She was in India, and I just come to here to make the money, and I'll go back to India to propose to her.
Okay.
So I come to here, and after that I went back to the India after 8 months. I was not sure she will be there or not that time, because before that I never say even to hi. So
What he was doing first 8 months in Dubai?
first 8 months I was in the textile market. Since 2002 to 2007 I was in the textile market in Dubai. So after 8 months I went back to the India, and I proposed to my future wife just as a friendship. She accepted, and 1.5 months I was with her. Some datings, we met a couple of times, and finally I come back to Dubai. And finally somehow my parents, they knows, and they didn't agree. But I believe myself,
They didn't agree to come back to Dubai?
No, they didn't agree to marry with this girl.
Okay.
But 18 months I was convincing to my parents, and finally after 18 months they agree, and today she's my wife. She's sitting the outside, and she's the general manager also this company. So we completed last month 20 years.
I had enough.
Yes. So my Dubai was, the reason was to come to Dubai, my wife, not because of the money.
Great. After that textile, how you moved to the real estate?
Well, after that, of course, my brother was in Dubai, and the reason we will come to the Dubai, because we feel Dubai is like mini India, of course. And all my relatives, friends, everybody was here, and we started the textile market. But since the textile market was our like joint family business, and I want to do something in my life, so finally I take the decision 2007 to better I will move to real estate. And I remember 11th of December, I went to Sheikh Road, one of the real estate company, to give to the interview. And since, as I said, I was come to from the town, and there we don't speak English. We speak our language, which was the Hindi, Marwadi and the Sindhi. And of course, they reject me because of the language barrier. But the same company, real estate, they give me the opportunity to work as a driver. And I accepted to work for as a driver, but I put the condition. You have to give me the chance to learn English, and I want to work for this real estate company. They promised me, but I've become favorite driver, whole family. So the boss, his wife, his 4 kids, they said we need Mr. Longani only to drop the school, to dance class here and there. So I couldn't get the chance to learn the English. Finally, after 4 months, somehow I left that company, and I started as a freelancer, real estate, 2008.
Wow. It was a world financial crisis.
Before the crisis, I joined. So crisis was maybe I think so, September, October. So 10th of October or 11th of October, 10th or 11th of April, I come to as a freelancer, and opposite building, it's Amwaj. I went to there, and I thought to let me start. But the problem was again the language barrier. I cannot speak the English. So I find the one guy from Bangladesh, and I met him at the lobby. I met at the lobby and I told him, please, I want to learn the real estate market, but the problem for my language, can you help me? So he was working the one of the real estate company. He said, yes, I can help you, but 50% commission will take my company, 25% I will take, so you will get only 25%. If you are okay, you can come with me. So I was with him almost 2 months. I was full day, was going to his car. I closed 3 deals, which is of 30,000 dirham.
That's good.
22,500 he took. The reason because was the deal. 50% company, 25% himself, and 25% I will get. So I got 7,500 and 22,500 he got.
MashaAllah.
Somehow one of the manager in the building, he knows this story, and he told me to come to there. And I went to his office and I explained to him. He told me, why you give? Because I said the language barrier. He said, come to my office, I will help you. He was from Kerala. His name is Mr. Kabir. He is still my friend, and he's the one who helped me a lot, and he's the one who support me always. 2010 become to the RERA, which is so there was no more freelancer.
Yeah,
and
the
of
new
course
rules and regulations.
rules and regulation. Now again was the biggest challenge for me to somehow little bit I learn English after a couple of months, okay, but the problem come for the RERA exam, and this was the big challenge for me. And I have the book also here.
Wow.
If you don't mind, can I show you?
Sure.
The biggest challenge for me was, since the RERA come now, and of course, it was the good for the city, good for was the country, and good was for the real estate market. But again, was the challenge for me to English. Somehow I start to learn the English, but they give me this book, which was the very big challenge for me to read this book and give to the exam. So my life partner, because the reason I come to Dubai, of course, she helped me. 1 week, we closed the door, and she was teaching me to clear this exam.
Great.
Finally, first exam was the 30 question. Out of 30, 21, I had to be clear.
That's good.
But unfortunately, I was not success. I got maybe, I think, so around 18. And they said you have to give the re-exam again. Again, 1 week, we closed the door. Again, we done the study. And finally, I was the success.
Great. So from that time, you start to plan to have your own company, right?
Yeah. So 4th July 2010, Mr. Kabir, he helped me for the financially to open the company. And that time we take a small office in Dubai. So same name, Dream Home Real Estate Broker LLC. And that time I have my account hardly for some couple of thousand dirham, and open the company, we need around 40,000 or 50,000 dirham. So he told me, I will help you for the half money, and half money you have already in your account, and let's open your own company.
Great.
So this way, of course, I gave him his money back, and after some time, he became my partner also. He was also with me for maybe the 2 years, but after that, he left.
Great. After 2015, we can say, how you see the change of the real estate markets?
Well, it's completely changed. First of all, of course, when I come to the 2008 and 2014 and 15, after the declare for the expo,
Right.
it was the completely change. And I lost big things also. Where I was working, the opposite building, where in my office now, I lost 4 buildings because I am the one was the focusing, my main focus was the rental. So I was the alone agent with the 4 buildings, more than 500 apartments, and finally, Expo, they decided they want to make the hotel.
Right.
So again, one more time, I become on the street. And again was the big challenge for me to start from the zero. The reason because all the property they take by a hotel. From the beginning, again, I started, and now I'm managing 300 properties alone because my investor, they trust to me.
How you build that trust with the investor?
Well, first of all, of course, whenever I meet the client, always I'm giving the comfort zone. I never ask to give me the property. First, I make as a friendship with them. Once they feel comfortable, after 1 week, again, I go with them and I make the friendship again and again and again. And finally, of course, first of all, I'm trying to get my Indian investor, which is, I can more, to make the communication. And especially I'm Sindhi. So mostly investor, they are my Sindhi. So it's easy to convince to them. And from one Sindhi to second Sindhi, one Indian to second Indian. So this way I got the 300 properties.
MashaAllah. And after COVID-19, what do you see the change of the market it's happened in, and what is the difference between 2020 and after the 2020?
Well, people completely change. First of all, of course, mentality they change, and people they are spending the more money. They are buying even the more properties, and mostly the market, of course, the pick all over Dubai. But mostly, I can say the villa who buy the 2 million, the villa come directly 4 million. Who buy the 4 million, villa become directly 8 million.
And more than that.
And more than that, of course, depend on the area to area.
Right.
Yes.
So, Mr. Longani, if we would like to know about your company strategy today, what services you are providing as a real estate brokers and other service?
Well, first of all, the rental, I'm very expert because since 2008, I started the rental and I do the secondary also. And now we enter the off plan also.
Great.
And I can say first 100,000 client, I'm giving the free commission offer. So who will buy in Dubai? So basically there is the two reasons. First, there is a lot of people, they want to buy the property, like as a middle class people, example for the 2 million dirham property, right? And they have the 20%. They want to pay 400,000 plus DLD fee. Right. But on top when they see the agent's commission, 40,000, 60,000, 100,000, right? So again, sometimes they back up also. So I want to support this kind of people with the 0% commission. And second, I want to bring the more investor in Dubai. So first 100,000 people, I will support completely 0% commission.
So let us know more about the team who work with you, how you select them and what the experience they have.
Well, the team is they're doing the great job. Of course, they are learning from the, first of all, the online and they follow the so many other companies also definitely. We go to the developer office also. We started to now that we go developer office. I go with them myself also. And definitely after 1 year, you will be see the company where we'll go.
Inshallah. So today there is a lot of new developers who came to the markets. We have the old brand or old sharks. How you see the new developers, it's helped the market to grow?
Well, everyone, they had their own role, to be frankly. If you'll see the EMAR has the different, if you'll compare it to the Danube, of course, everyone. So we cannot compare the all, but yes, everyone had their own policy. Like especially Mr. Sajan, which is how I can say big thanks to him, who's supporting to the everyone with the 1% policy. Definitely is the big help to the middle class people and the investor also.
All right. And how you see the home rentals help the market to grow, to invest, and what the reason of the people to invest in UAE? What's make UAE special to them?
The UAE is always special. The reason because of the, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed is, the amazing leader, of course, and he has a different vision. Then look at the last 20 years, how the Dubai is growing, right?
Right.
And of course, the safety is the main reason. Second, of course, no tax, which is of the, biggest profit for everyone, either middle class or the businessmen people.
Mr. Longani, today, if you have advice to the people who are planning to come to invest in UAE, what's your advice to them to find the right advisors or to find the right developers or to find their project which they will look to invest on?
Definitely all three is the very important, even the right developer, right agent and the right place also. For my customer, my client, I always give to them advice. First of all, I never sell any product. First of all, I make them feel comfortable. Okay. I never talk about in the beginning about that to buy this and those. Definitely I make them comfortable. I even go to with them to the lunch also. After that, I had convinced to them. The important thing, because the people, they are coming to you as a trust. Of course, they trust to Dubai, but after that, they trust to the real estate company also.
Right.
So definitely, I am the CEO of the company. Definitely, my job to give to them 3 priorities is very important. The first is the location. Okay. That's very important. Second, for the view. And the third, for the price. The thing is that maybe after 2 years, they want to sell the property, right? And I can give them the desert, which is after 10 years will be developed, right? But maybe the person, he need the money after 2 to 3 years. So definitely I had to do all the study, how many years you had the plan. And after that, I sell the property.
What the challenge or difficulties you find in the market today?
Well, there is no difficulty, to be frankly. Since it's the smart government, it's everything easy, especially for the RERA, which is of everything is online. If you'll go to the other country, it will take so many days to clear. But here, within 30 minutes, we close the deal. Even we don't want to go to the any RERA office. There's so many trustee office where you can go and easily 30 minutes, you can complete your transaction.
Today, how you see the technology, AI, artificial intelligence help the field of real estate and also it's help the people to invest here in UAE?
For the technology, to be frankly, the Dubai is already I can say we are as a human 2025, but Dubai technology already 2035, I believe, you know.
Because they are leaders on AI and artificial intelligence at the moment.
Yes.
So, Mr. Longani, I'm sure you have your own future plan. What the next? Where you want to reach?
Well, my mom was passed away 2019.
Sorry for
And she didn't get the good treatment. So my dream is to make one hospital and one school which is completely free of cost for everyone in India. That's my dream.
I wish for you all the best. Today, if you have a people who support you always on your difficulties time or good time from the past 20 or 25 years back, for who you will say thanks for their support personally?
Personally, first of all, my life partner, Mamta Longani. Second, my father-in-law, Shankar Das Harchandani. And third, of course, my all investor who trust me and they support to me. And last 15 years, they gave me the keys and they left.
Final advice from you to the new generation, to the young generation. What you will advise them today?
Believe yourself. That's very important. If you don't believe yourself, your parents, your teacher, your boss, no one will believe you. Whatever you will give thought to your mind, it will be safe, keep in mind. So whatever you tell to today, even after 10 years, it will be the store. So keep the positive, that's very important, you know.
Today, United Arab Emirates is a leader on many different sectors, one of real estate, education, healthcare, AI, which make the country on the top always, and also stable for our family and parents. Today, what you will say to the government and leaders for their support for the sake of this country, which help us to grow and to live with our family with a high education and health.
Well, I can say first of all, thanks to the leader, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed. Because of him, we are secure first of all. And safety, of course. Again, I can say the tax is very important. The middle class people, you know, they are saving a lot of the tax.
Right.
And I can say, if you want to come to Dubai, you can bring only the 5 things. The one, passport. Second, visa. Third, your dream. Fourth, your passion. And the fifth, your patience. If you have 5 things, the remaining you will get support from the Dubai government for everything. If you have these 5 things, don't bring any money. If you have these 5 things, you will be success in Dubai.
Thank you, Mr. Prakash Longani, for the amazing time which is spent with you today. We wish for you all the best and more of success from Emarati Pro.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.